Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews and Off-Times Reminiscences. Those of you that have been paying attention will have noticed a few videos back I did 3 songs commenting and appreciating the presence of violin in rock music. So, of course, black metal being a more intense form of music than rock, it's not the first place you look for to find violin music, but as we all know, in any sort of extreme genre, artists are wont to dabble in a bit of experimentation and use instruments you wouldn't immediately think of, and Ulva here are no exception, with fairly prominent use of the violin on virtually every track. Or every track, probably. So, I thought, as a sort of revisitation of that theme, we'll do a black metal song that quite ably incorporates violin into the sound. And just to demonstrate it, let's listen. So here we have some vivid slashes of red amongst the black, and works very well. I'll say very well. And comparing the use of the violin here against those 3 rocky songs I looked at a few videos ago, this is far more effective, I have to say. It sort of what does it do? It just lights up what is a fairly relentless piece of music, and probably sort of pours oil on troubled water to a degree. It sort of doesn't wholly take the edge off of it, but now then, let's say the music is barbed wire. Let's look at it a different way. The barbed wire and the violin is as if that barbed wire has been dipped in acid, so that not only do you get your skin ripped, you get it burnt as well. Yeah, let's go along with that one. Don't know if it wholly works that, but what I mean is it is a counterpoint, as well as an accentuation of the fairly uncompromising black metal surge. Yeah. I think what the violin also does is adds an intensity to the music, which it already is, but it just adds a greater intensity to it. And it's like when you provide contrast, it also sort of enhances both aspects of the contrast. So, for example, I suppose if you have a black screen, it's a black screen. If you then bisect it and have half that screen as white, then that black seems far blacker. And I think with this violin here, the harsher music is rendered all the more harsher by that use of the violin. Now, it's quite a strident violin sound, and some of the violin on the other tracks that I keep talking about was far more folky and soothing, and are they not all now? I think I'm probably going to contradict myself now by thinking about the songs, but let's just say that this is incisive violin. It has none of the folkiness that is sometimes attributed to the violin. Yeah, I'll make do with that, because I was going to go off on a tangent there, which probably didn't work at all. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Well, there you go. That went out with a bang. It's like if you compacted and concentrated a stadium gig. That was the fireworks at the end. Yes, very effective, and it does sort of fill you full of a sense of being able to take on the world after listening to a song like that. Absolutely invigorating, and again, some of my recent videos feature songs that I've only heard once before. I've heard this twice, but the album from which it comes I've only heard once in its entirety, and I have to say it's a mighty fine album, and the violin is present on every track as far as I recall, and it's very effective on every one of them. Well worth your ears. So give it a listen, and if you like it, give it some dollar as well. Anyway, click your bollocks. Catch you all next time. Cheerio.